Hi, I'm Seth Feinberg, Managing Editor of AccountingWEB. We are here on the final day of Scaling New Heights from Woodard Events down here in Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of bookkeepers and accountants down here looking for the latest and greatest solution to some of their problems. One of the ways that they solve it is through Receipt Bank. I am fortunate enough to be sitting next to Damien Greathead from Receipt Bank. Damien, thanks for coming by the booth.
Absolute pleasure, Seth. Thank you very much.
So what we're asking people who do come by here, and as part of our realities of the automated practice initiative, which is very much about education, we're asking people, what do you feel right now are the biggest blockers to automation as it pertains to the accounting profession?
Seth, good question. I think one of the big things is maintaining a status quo, or maybe paralysis through analysis. Because, we look out on the trade show floor, there's a lot here. Do I need to be an expert in everything and understand how it all fits together before I can even take that first step? You said something there just in the introduction, which was about simplifying certain tasks. And so I think it's what's happening is this automation. People feel like the whole thing has to be automated from start to finish before I can even get started. Whereas, what are the tasks within the practice, within the firm, that take time, that don't offer a lot of value, but still need to be done to produce that end result? So I think that's the challenge. Is there's a fear, maybe not fear, but there's a thinking that we need to have all of the pieces of the puzzle in place before we can even get started, versus actually, no, you have got a series of tasks in your office. Let's look at 3 or 4 of those, and actually Mary Hollister said it today on the main stage. Let's just look at one. What's one of my biggest frustrations? Is it getting paid? Is it managing the paperwork? Is it the engagement letter process? Start with one, and then from little things, big things grow.
Your biggest pain, maybe.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And everyone has different pains, but they often fall under the same, whether it's the administration, whether it's the processing of all the data, data entry, managing all the paper. That's probably one of the biggest pains, and where people can probably get the biggest bang for their buck in terms of looking at ways that they can automate aspects of just that part of the process.
Damien, thank you for coming by.
Thanks, Seth.